Good morning, Year 2. I hope you enjoyed our first online maths lesson yesterday. I'm really looking forward to the next one today. So today in maths, I'm just going to share with you our journey of our online maths lesson. I know that we looked at this yesterday, but as you can see today, I've built in a review phase within our lesson. The reason being that in class every day, we have a review part to the lesson, which makes connections with the previous step in our learning. So that will be at the start of each session, making links with the step from the previous day. So this morning, we are going to be focusing on making equal groups, building on our learning from yesterday of recognising equal groups. And there's strong links between both steps this morning. It'd be great if you could pause the video here and write the date and learning objective. Well done, Year 2. So today, thinking about how we can be successful with making equal groups, we're going to begin with identifying how many groups there are, before moving on to identifying the amount that should be in each equal group. So thinking about how we can make the groups equal if they are not equal. In some situations, we'll be drawing equal groups to match that, writing a sentence to describe the equal groups, and we will practice saying them together again today. And of course, when solving a problem, please make sure you explain. There's lots of opportunities for that today, as well as in discussion whilst you're at home. So first of all, starting with our review phase, thinking back to yesterday's learning, we have a question here which says, spot the mistake. Alex says there are 10 equal groups with 2 in each group. There are 10 twos. I wonder if you could pause the video here and have a discussion at home about what the mistake might be. Brilliant, well done, Year 2. So Alex thinks there's 10 equal groups. How many equal groups can you see? I can see that there are 2 equal groups because there are 2 trees. Alex thinks that there are 2 in each group. From looking at the picture, I can see that there are 10 apples in each group. So the mistake is that he has muddled up what the 10 represents and what the 2 represents. So if I was to correct Alex, I would say there are 2 equal groups with 10 apples in each group. There are 2 tens. You may have even discussed the whole. So I recognise that the whole is 20. Okay, moving on to our explore phase of the lesson, particularly thinking about step 1 to begin with. There is a picture on your screen. Please can you pause the video and discuss at home what you can see in the picture. Think about the sentences we were using yesterday and the sentences we've just used in the review phase to describe the image on your screen. Brilliant. Well done, Year 2. That's super. So, as we can see, we have the sentence, there are equal groups. Can you say it with me, filling in the space? There are 3 equal groups. Well done. Okay, the next STEM sentence says there are marbles in each group. Can you have a go at saying that sentence and filling in the space? Fantastic. There are 4 marbles in each group. So this means there are equal groups of Let's say it together. There are 3 equal groups of 4. Brilliant. So I wonder what the whole is. I'm challenging you here. What's the whole? Well done. The whole is 12. Fantastic. Moving on to our next explore question, it says put the counters into 2 equal groups. So as you can see here, they have drawn 2 circles to show the equal groups. You may choose to do this in your maths book, as I know we haven't got our whiteboards with us at the moment. So as you can see, there's 2 equal groups. There's also some counters underneath. I wonder if you could pause the video and have a go at creating 2 equal groups using these counters. Well done, Year 2. So we're going to go through this together now. What I'm going to do is mark each counter one at a time, so I know that I'm sharing them equally. So I'm going to put 1 counter in the first group. I'm trying my best to draw my circles neatly. And the second counter in the next group. So I'm taking turns sharing between the groups to make sure that they are equal. So when I say equal, I mean I want them to have the same amount in each group. Okay, I'm taking my time to try and make my presentation very smart. There we go. Okay. Now I wonder if you could pause the video again and have a go at describing the equal groups using the STEM sentences below. Well done, Year 2. So there are equal groups. Let's say it together and fill in the space. There are 2 equal groups. Well done. So how many counters are in each group? Can you answer using the sentence below? Well done. There are 3 counters in each group. Let's say it together. There are 3 counters in each group. Fantastic. So this means there are equal groups of Can you say that sentence, filling in the spaces? Brilliant, well done. Let's say all 3 sentences which describe the picture together. There are 2 equal groups. There are 3 counters in each group. There are 2 equal groups of 3. Well done. What is the whole amount of counters? Fantastic, the whole is 6. Well done, Year 2. You are doing so well this morning. Okay, as you can see now, you have step 1 questions on your screen. It would be great if you could pause the video here and respond to these questions in your maths books. Step 1 is quite similar to yesterday. As you can see, there are tens, or which sometimes we call deans, or there's also tens frames with red counters in. Underneath each picture, you will see there are some sentences describing the equal groups. For each question, please write the number in the margin and write the sentence to describe the equal groups in the picture. Have fun, Year 2. I hope you enjoyed step 1, Year 2. We're now going to explore step 2. So here, the question says, the base 10, which we often also call tens or deans. So the base 10 shows 6 equal groups with 10 in each group. There are 6 tens. So in this picture, they haven't actually drawn the groups. But as you can see, they are divided into 6 equal groups. I'm going to try my best to show 1 equal group. 2, oopsie daisy, 2 equal groups. 3 equal groups. 4 equal groups. 5 equal groups. 6 equal groups. So I can see that there are 6 equal groups with 1 10 in each group. How else can you represent these as equal groups? So in this picture here, you can see that there are 6 equal groups. I wonder if you can do it in a different way. I wonder if there could be 5 equal groups, or perhaps 3 equal groups. I'm going to hand it over to you, Year 2. please pause the video and have a go at showing equal groups in different ways using these 6 tens. You may choose to have a go in your maths book since we don't have our whiteboards. Well done, Year 2. That's fantastic. I'm really proud of you for putting lots of effort into your learning. So I'm just going to share one way with you, which you might have done in your maths book. I chose to draw 2 equal groups with 3 tens in each group. You may have also drawn 3 equal groups with 2 tens in each group. Well done. Oh, I'm excited about this question as we're going to use our explaining skills. So for the next explore question, it says Nina thinks that this shows 7 equal groups of 3. Is she correct? So she thinks there are 7 equal groups of 3. Have a go at talking about this at home and explain how you know. You may even want to prove it by drawing a picture in your book. Well done, Year 2. So I'm going to share with you an example of my explaining, which might be similar to what you have shared at home, either through writing or in discussion with the adult helping you. I think Nina is incorrect because 3 represents 3 equal groups and 7 represents the amount of counters inside each group. There are 3 equal groups of 7. I may have also drawn a picture of what 7 equal groups of 3 looks like to prove that Nina is incorrect. Well done, Year 2. I hope you enjoyed exploring step 2 together. On your screen now, you will see step 2 questions. So please pause the video and answer the questions in your books. For 2A, it says match the equal groups, but of course they're on your screen, so I suggest drawing the picture and writing the matching statement underneath. For 2B, it says which pictures represent 4 equal groups with 5 in each group. Tick your answers. Instead of ticking, I suggest using the STEM sentence, the first or the second or the third picture, because you might find that you might write more than one sentence for this question. For 2C, it asks how can Eva make the groups equal? So please explain in your book. You may choose to use the sentence, Eva can make the groups equal by. You might prove it by even drawing a picture. Have fun, Year 2. Well done, Year 2. I hope you enjoyed answering the step 2 questions. We're going to move on to exploring step 3 together now. So, the explore question says, draw triangles to match the sentence. Okay, so I can see there's 2 sentences. There are 2 equal groups with 5 in each group. So I know I need to draw triangles. So if there's 2 equal groups, I could show my groups by drawing circles to represent the groups with 5 in each group. So the 5 is going to represent the triangles. Okay. The next sentence says there are 5 equal groups with 2 in each group. What do you notice about these sentences? Have a conversation about it at home. Well done. I notice that the numbers 2 and 5 have been used in both sentences. But I also recognise that the 2 and the 5 have different meanings, so they represent something different in each sentence. It's really important that we think about that when we answer this question. I wonder if you could pause the video and have a go at drawing your equal groups with your triangles inside each group for both of these sentences. Well done, Year 2. I'm going to share my thinking with you by showing you my drawings for each sentence. So there are 2 equal groups. So as you can see, I have drawn 2 circles to represent my 2 equal groups with 5 in each group. So that is the 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because the groups are equal, I need to make sure that there is the same amount in each group. So let's check. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 2 equal groups with 5 in each group. So what does the digit 2 represent? The digit 2 represents the number of equal groups. Well done. And what does the digit 5 represent? Brilliant. The digit 5 represents the amount of triangles in each equal group. Well done, Year 2. Let's have a look at the next sentence. There are 5 equal groups with 2 in each group. So I have drawn 5 circles to represent the 5 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 2 in each group. And as you can see, I'm just checking that there is the same amount in each group to make sure that they are equal. So let's have a think about what the digits represent in this sentence because it's different to the last one. What does the digit 5 represent? Well done, the digit 5 represents the amount of equal groups, whereas last time, what did the digit 5 represent? Well done, the digit 5 represented the number of triangles in each group last time. Okay, so we know there are 5 equal groups with 2 in each group. So what does the digit 2 represent? Let's say it together. The digit 2 represents the amount of triangles in each group. Well done, Year 2, you're doing so well. Okay, on your screen now you can see the step 3 questions, which I'd like you to solve in your maths book. 3A is very similar to the question we have just explored together. It says, draw triangles to match each sentence. I would suggest writing the sentence in your maths book and drawing the groups with the triangles inside each group underneath. So there are 3 equal groups of 2 in each group. There are 2 equal groups with 3 in each group. You may want to challenge yourself by explaining what each digit represents to explain the difference between these 2 sentences. For 3B, has Eva shown the equal groups correctly? Explain and draw cubes to show what Eva should have done. Again, you're explaining, but also proving it through drawing. This is similar to 3C, which is asking, how can you make the groups equal? So as you can see, there are 2 groups with some stars in each group. So please, can you draw the new equal groups and explain what you have done? You also may want to explain why the groups shown are unequal. Fantastic, well done, Year 2. On the screen now, you can see the answers, which will be for step 1, 2, and 3. As I explained yesterday, the numbers will be slightly different to the numbers that you have recorded in your book as we organise our maths into those 3 steps, whereas on this worksheet, their numbers are slightly different. So you may want an adult to help you with this, or have a look at the pictures and match them up to what you've been doing in your book. Please pause the video as you review your learning together. Well done, Year 2. I am so proud of you for all your effort with your maths learning whilst working at home or working in the classroom if you were here with us at school. So thank you so much. And just to let you know that I'm really proud of you. Well done.